Is this really it? Yeah, it should be it. Turnabout target. I hope it is. We'll see. There it is! We can see it! It's the emissary of peace from the east. The president's private plane arriving at Gort Lake. Why is it Gort Lake? Can you hear it? The cheers of the crowd? Welcome, Zheng Fa Republic. Welcome, Mr. President. Mr. President, this way please. Your audience awaits. My dear friends, there is a reason for my visit. A few days ago, a smuggling ring that has plagued my nation. Okay, I can't keep up. Hurry, contact the prosecutor's office. We need that man, Miles Edgeworth. If there's anyone who can solve this case, it's him. Oh, this is a promising start. Oh right, I actually need to use my controller for this. Word of this must have reached every corner of the world by now. An assassination attempt on the president of the Republic of Zheng Fa. My name is Miles Edgeworth. I am a prosecutor. I was asked to investigate this grave incident, but upon my arrival... Mr. Edgeworth! I've been waiting for you, sir. This man is Dick Gumshoe. He's a detective with the local precinct who assists me on all cases under my jurisdiction. What is the president's current condition? I'm still not sure, sir. The paramedics just entered his plane a few moments ago. I see. I hope it's nothing too serious. Very well, detective. Please show me around the crime scene. Roger that, sir. Hey, mister, just a minute, I'm begging ya. What is this? Mister, you're the prosecution in charge around these parts, right? Can I ask a little something real quick? I'm afraid I must refrain from commenting for now. Let us go, detective. Hey, wait, Mr. Prosecutor. Hold on, Mr. Edgeworth, wait for me, sir. Okay, that's not, at least that's not a lot of heart. Now then, detective, care to fill me in on the details? Basically, the whole thing happened here in Gort Lake Park. It was a big welcoming event for the president of the Republic of Zheng Fa. Also, the Gort Lake is in the middle of the city. How the hell are they able to land a water also that's not a small plane, it's like a water jumbo jet. How are they able to land that in Gort Lake in the middle of the city? Why is the president a fucking JoJo god? The president of Zheng Fa, Dear Yuan. As I recall, newspapers and news programs were making quite a deal of his visit. It rained a bit, but it stopped just before the plane landed. He came out, and then all of a sudden, in the middle of his speech, bang! Gunshot! At least, I think it was. You think? Truth is, I just got her as well, so I don't know the details, sir. So you were called here on short notice? Yup. And today was supposed to be my day off. And I was supposed to be at the High Prosecutor's office preparing for a case for trial.
The Chief Prosecutor asked you personally, sir?
The Chief Prosecutor?
The Chief Prosecutor was taking part in a welcoming event. Apparently, the Chief called out direct after the incident occurred. Call Prosecutor Edgeworth. He's the only one who can solve this case, he said.
I see. So that's what happened.
After the incident, we sealed off the park right away.
Which means the assassin is still in the park. It's a C-50 hydroplane. Yeah, just go with Ace Attorney.
An assassin in this crowd? This could get dangerous, sir.
If there is another incident, these civilians could get in harm's way. This is a race against time. Let's begin the investigation. First,
we investigate this singular crime to gather some information.
Precisely. There's no mistaking it. The president was targeted with a gun. This is something I'll have to keep in mind. Detective Gumshoe, where was the security at the time of the gunfire?
The police were only in charge of guarding the park's perimeter. The president was being protected by his own personal bodyguards. It's those guys over there. Why don't you try talking to them, sir?
To talk... Okay, tutorial stuff.
What do you want?
You're the president's bodyguards, correct? What was the president's security detail during the speech?
The president had his two best men by his side. The rest were stationed near the stage area.
We are professionals. We constantly keep our eyes on the crowd, scanning for any suspicious signs of activity. Any signs of suspicious activity. I see. In other words, security was flawless during the president's speech. Let's keep going. We should talk to other people and examine anything suspicious. In order to collect the remaining piece of information from the scene of the crime.
I see, so that's how you round up your info. So what do you think with all the info as it's squared away?
Some of the crowd's making quite a ruckus, but I don't have time for that now.
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor! Tell me how, please! After gathering some piece of information, you can try to find the connections between them.
Detective!
Hey now, don't be such a stick in the mud. What about the finding connections? You connect the two pieces of information to share a link. That's Mr. Edgeworth's specialty. It's called logic, pal.
I should stop pressing blah blah blah. Someone was able to fire a gun under flawless security, and they were able to avoid being spotted by professional bodyguards. Well, this is no easy task. I realized I should actually have some tea in this cup instead of water, just to, you know, have it be authentic, but I don't think I'll be able to sleep if I do. We'll see. It is fixed. There has to be a certain amount of preparation beforehand. It is very likely that the president's assassination was a premeditated crime.
I expect nothing less from Mr. Edgeworth. What brilliant logic, sir!
Yes, well, when you follow the facts, you find a connection, and you begin to see the truth. But if you think carefully, the logic should flow.
Okay, let's start by examining everything we can.
More tutorial stuff. This is... Oh my god! That's wonderful! Oh my god! You can all see what that is, right? Oh my god! Poor Larry Butts! Poor Larry Butts! Oh my god! Oh, that's wonderful! Yes, Outsider, I am now finally on Investigations 2. This is... Yeah, I was surprised too. No matter how I look at it, it's definitely the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai, warrior of New Old Tokyo, here for the popular TV program. I got it from one of my viewers actually, who got me a fan translated version of this game. I can't remember who did it though, which is a shame, it annoys me. But regardless, thank you, because I haven't had the opportunity to play this game before, so it's great! Popular with both children and adults, it has a broad appeal. Why did I use a Steel Samurai model at a welcoming event, sir? It was you! Yeah, it was just like I was thinking it was you, but I wasn't too certain. It's been a while since you were here. But still, we can enjoy this game now, because I had a couple of people here hanging in the stream. It could be previously that has been like always like, yeah, let's get to Ace Attorney 2, let's get into Investigations 2. Yeah, of course, like, take care with work and college, of course. Always take care of real life first. And I have so many people just like, hey, let's. She hasn't played Investigations 2 yet, so I would like be there and see her fumble around and, you know. Perhaps it was chosen as a hero to represent our country. I won't rest until I inspect every suspicious looking cranny. Oh my god. Poor Steel Samurai balloon, it looks like so miserable. Indeed. What did it deserve to do to deserve such a fate? Hello, Knight. According to the witness, a gunshot was heard of when the balloon popped. Did a bullet from the gun hit the Steel Samurai balloon? Yes, we are all blind to this game, and at least I am, Pixar is. So, it's gonna be great. Maybe it was an assassination attempt to the Steel Samurai! To desecrate a Steel Samurai like this is a serious crime! Oh, Edgeworth! Oh! Detective, we must not let this reprehensible assassin get away with this. Of course, sir. Oh. Hey, there's a thing. The flag of the Republic of Zheng Fa. Its symbol appears to be a phoenix motif. This is... What is it, sir? Have you noticed there is an unusual spot on this flag? Compared to the flag on the opposite side of the stage. There's a speck of dirt on this. This flag is spotless, sir. Yes. This is what the flag is supposed to look like. I'm just looking so, just hyping so. Yeah, it is a fan release. It's a fan, and it annoys me greatly. Like, Capcom, do you not like money? Like, seriously, you have so many fans that have been clamoring to get this game fan translated. Do you not like money? Shut up and take the money, Capcom. Translate this game already. Ugh. A good call. It's just like, seriously, like, come on. However, there is one spot on this flag that is out of place. Where is it, sir?
Please explain, because I can't understand.
What a helpless man. I suppose I should point it out to him.
Take that!
There is an unusual hole in this flag. That's a hole? It's green. Unless it's because of the foliage behind. It would have to be that. Judging from the burn marks around the hole, it appears to be a bullet hole. It is! It's great. And that also explains why I have the wrong checksum for the game, with the headers.
A bullet hole? And a gun! The bullet from the gun must have gone through the flag.
Wait, it is? That is so cool! That is dedication! Capcom, seriously, don't you like money? I've gathered a few pieces of pertinent information. Now calm, use the logic to count blah 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 blah. Okay. Yeah, no Igiari. As a result of the gunshots, there was a bullet hole in the flag and a ruptured balloon.
That must be 2 shots were fired, sir.
If we include a shot that hit the president, it's possible 3 shots were fired in total. No, it is also possible that the flag and the balloon were punctured by the same bullet. If only we could be certain about the number of gunshots. Now then, let's continue the investigation. Oh god.
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor! If you find anything new, can you please let me know?
I've been wondering for a while now, but who exactly is that woman?
I thought she was just a nosy onlooker, but it looks like she's investigating too. Hey, please, I'm begging ya!
In order to figure out how many shots were fired, we'll need to talk to a witness. This song is a bit too cheerful. Which can't be helped. Let's try talking to her.
Ah, Mr. Prosecutor! Name's Nicole Swift. Just between you and me, this case is gonna be my exclusive scoop.
Exclusive? Miss Swift, is it? Can you tell me what you witnessed during...
How's your reservation coming along, huh? Yeah, suspect yet? Where did you get that frilly doohickey around your neck?
Hold it! That's a cravat! You uncultured you're uncultured barbarian. This is a cravat. Could you please stop talking for a moment? I will be the one asking the questions.
Ah, what's this? An interrogation? I reckon I was gonna get to have myself an interview.
It's a jabot. It is? I thought it was a cravat. Must be the cousin of Heart, not a Heart. I'd like to know how many gunshots were fired. Can you please tell me what you saw?
Well, I guess. I ain't telling you much.
What?
My life depends on info. I ain't giving us up so easily. Don't be so selfish, pal. Won't you cooperate with us? Selfish? If you ain't gonna share no info with me, then I'm gonna tell you elsewhere. Oh, wait a minute, pal. If I wait, are you gonna give me what I want? Not adios, amigos. She won't budge. We're at a stalemate here.
You know, like Edgeworth's a prosecutor. So I don't know how laws work in that case, but you know, like the prosecutor for the case is asking you for your, like, you know, witness account on what happened. well, whatever. I'm not going to dive into that. A stalemate? I wonder about that.
What do you mean, sir?
As you know, chess is one of my hobbies. What does that have to do with anything? How does one get on the offense against a defensive opponent? There are many tactics available on the chessboard.
Really? I don't know much about chess. I prefer checkers.
Even if it appears to be a flawless defense, there's always an opening. Observe as I break down her defense with my words. Okay. In order to get her to talk, I'll need to use the right strategy. Using the image of a chess game, I need to stay one step ahead of my opponent.
This is new.
Now then, let's analyze the situation.
Until I give me some info, my trap shield is sealed shut.
She has her guard up, so this is her defense strategy. If I waste too much time, she may grow impatient. I have to pay attention to the time limit. I'll just not be careless with my words. When my opponent becomes agitated or aggressive,
I told you I'm talking. Just stop when you mule. Stop as a mule.
For example, during times like this, I should keep calm and see how things play out. The moment my opponent shows an opening, I will be able to strike. First, I should ask her her identity. Now, let us begin. I have no idea what's going on, but hey. First, could you tell me your occupation?
No way! If I told you that, then you might get the wrong idea.
The wrong idea? In other words, it's a job that you cannot tell others about.
I never said that. I am not a suspicious person.
Haven't you realized it yet? I have you cornered.
Huh? What's going on with ya? I don't get what you're saying at all.
That was needless to state.
Okay, so that's how this works.
When an opponent is agitated, okay.
I see, so that's how it works. I'm just a run-of-the-mill model citizen.
Please excuse my rudeness, I didn't mean to offend you. I may not know the details of your job, but I'm sure it is a reputable one.
Well, you might be giving too much credit there. I ain't even done any major article recs yet.
An article? Huh. I heard you mention articles just now. Does your job involve writing articles by any chance? That was a lot of heart.
Terrible game! Oh, that's right. I'm an investigative reporter. A bona fide up-and-coming news journalist.
I see, a reporter. She may already have some information about the case. This will be my next line of questioning. This is where the real battle begins. I need to draw out even more information from her. You said you're a reporter. Do you come here to gather news material?
If you want to know that bad, give me something first.
No, you first. Show me what you've gathered.
Honest Betsy, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't have enough clues to proceed with this line of questioning. Maybe I should try another line of attack. Were you present at the time of the incident occurred?
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, how about some of that info you promised me?
No, ladies first. I insist.
I told ya, my trap shield sealed shut. You ain't getting my info that easily. This is my livelihood here. Please, I'm begging ya.
If you stick your head in too deep, you may be putting yourself in danger.
I'm a pro after all. A few gunshots, don't scare me.
I'll admit you're dedicated to your job, however you still have much to learn. In fact, the fact that you heard gunshots clearly means that you were present during the incident. You must have seen something.
But busted again. I just happened to be here covering the speech, and that's when I know went south. That's all, I swear. I ain't said another word.
So, she was here to write an article about the speech. She didn't still have materials to gather for an article. This could be a useful clue. You said that you were a reporter. Did you come here to gather news material? Let me try using a clue. Are you telling me that you came here to gather material and you left empty-handed? You should still have the materials you came to collect with you.
That's... Darn tootin', I'm a pro. I collect info with my own 2 feet. That's why I'm giving it up without a fight.
As a prosecutor in charge of this case, I am making a serious plea for your cooperation.
Don't you wet with me. I'm handing it over and that's final. Please understand where I'm coming from, Mr. Prosecutor.
Oh my god. Being a reporter is a tough job, isn't it?
Ah, so you're finally getting it.
How has your job performance been?
Well, I'm always trying to be the best reporter I can be. This here tape recorder, I always carry it by my side.
I see. If you're trying to be the best reporter that you can be, then it would be unnatural for you not to have collected any news material. You recorded onto your tape recorder, didn't you? The information regarding this case.
God, doggone it, Lit! There goes my exclusive scoop. Exclusive scoop. That's right, I had it on my tape recorder. All the information I recorded for my article is right here.
Checkmate.
You're starting to miss Lotta. I only just noticed that bear trap when you mentioned it, Knight. You're right, that's a bear trap. Wait, also, just below the bear trap, is that like a pot? Is it a pot, a canteen, or is it a claymore? I mean, evil claymore. That's amazing, Mr. Prosecutor. If I knew I'd get done my chat, had my chattering like a chipmunk.
Let me hear what you have on the tape recorder. If I listen to the tape, I should be able to determine the exact number of gunshots.
Fine. But I won't let you have it for free. Other than my mentor, you're the only person to push me this far. In other words, you're gonna be my second mentor. Yep, that's how it's gonna be. Wait. You're not taking the spot of K, lady. I see. It's kind of like a second home, sir. I got one more request. A 24-hour exclusive interview. Please, Mr. Prosecutor. This is my first and final request as your apprentice.
This is difficult to accept, but unless I agree to it, I won't be able to listen to that tape. 24 hours is out of the question, but I will grant you an interview after we solve this case.
What about being my second mentor?
Also out of the question.
Aww, don't be so ornery. Well, I guess you gotta take what you gotta get. It's all for the sake of my new school. Time to get the ball rolling. Let's begin our exclusive coverage.
Well then, Miss Switz, please begin with the playback of the tape recorder for me. My dear friends, there is a reason for my visit. A few days ago, a smuggling ring that has long played in my nation was exposed and crushed. So this is only a few days after the first game, is it? Every game... Let's see... Every game, the characters play 1 year after Pull of Justice, they are 7 years older. I see. This was the president's speech.
The president passionately addresses the crowd. It's a fleeting rumors flying about the recent decline in his approval ratings. As my own commentary, I try to create the real feeling of actually being there. According to the schedule, there's a meeting after this. You seem quite pleased that the Yatagarasu incident has been resolved? Well, of course, it's a great honor for us as well.
Whose voice is this?
Those are the folks standing in front of me. I reckon it was 2 older men. Then they kept on whispering to each other.
Where have I heard this voice before?
Oh, the judge is coming up. Hey, I'm not laughing at you, Pix.
Besides, like, we're all confined to our living quarters, if you will. Everyone is basically confined to quarters. What the hell are we supposed to do with our time? You know?
The president raises his fist in the air. The atmosphere is poured into a fever pitch.
However, the battle is still not over. I declare here and now, the hammer of justice shall be brought down upon all evil. 1, 2.
What incarnation? Whoa, 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 whoa.
It seems that 2 shots were fired.
And what do you reckon?
It's quite simple, really. Using the bullet's trajectory, we can deduce its flight path. 2 shots were fired. 1 hit the president. That means the other shot left a hole in the flag and punctured the balloon. Do you understand now the location of the perpetrator fired the gun? By connecting the bullet marks to the fly in the balloon, and we learn the flight's trajectory, it is likely that the bullet was fired from the left side of the audience area.
Oh, Pix is so hostile, but I don't blame you. Just what I expect from Edgeworth.
Detective Gumshoe would like to investigate the left side of the audience area.
Yes, sir. Wait, you mean we have to move all these people?
Yes, there's no time. We could be losing vital evidence for every second we slip by. We must hurry.
Yes, sir. Mentor number 2! Hey, mentor number 2!
Miss Switz, I assume you're addressing me.
Of course, mentor number 2.
It's time to shine. I'm an expert at crowd dispersal. Light the torches, release the hounds, and run them down. I appreciate your help, but please do not use those methods. Also, please stop addressing me as your mentor. I hear you, but I'll keep that in mind, Miss Mentor. I mean, Miss Prosecutor. Miss Edgeworth, we're ready to begin the investigation, sir. Miss Swift here was all over the crowd helping run it out, sir. This ain't nothing compared to my first mentor's job, mob ranking skills. She seems to be used to this sort of thing. However, Miss Swift, all this running around simply caused your clothes to be covered with mud. I'll take care of the cleaning bill if you like. Eh? Oh, you're talking about my parka? Oh, don't you worry about that. You're fancy the hell about it. True wife of gumshoe here. Oh, it's reversible. I can flip it around later. It's good as new. Don't do much for the mud stains, though. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, let's start with the investigation, sir. The crowd has made a mess of the scene. I hope some trace of the criminal is still left behind. Oh my god, why are you here? Well, let's see what he wants. This is a terrible incident indeed, Mr. Edgeworth. Who is this man again? I, Winston Payne, am willing to assist as a prosecutor. He's a prosecutor? Why did you come here today? I accompany the chief prosecutor. His voice sounds like the one I heard at a tape earlier. Was he one of the men standing in front of Miss Swift? And where is the chief now? The chief is a busy man. He has special permission to leave the premises. The chief called me here and then left by himself. I'm not completely satisfied with this. It's the punching man. Yeah, it's a tutorial boss man. Oh. I love this, like this theme playing. It is so good. Well, I need to go through the garbage. You prosecutor guy gotta talk. Y'all need to go through the garbage? Yeah, prosecutor got a tough job. Besides a gumshoe. Right away, sir. So it's a detective's job to go through the trash. Prosecutors doesn't want to dirty their hands. Let's see. I'll find something good. The detective seems to be a little too eager about searching through the trash. This is a winning popsicle stick. Detective. Sorry, sir. Let's see. Something related to the case. Hey, look what I found, sir. Yes, good work. Let's take a closer look. I'll need to view this object from various angles to uncover the truth within. Yes, sir. Just give it a word. I'll spin their evidence round and round. Just tutorial stuff. Tutorial stuff. Who doesn't like K? 2.0. Don't pick. We can get to that. Hey, look at that. That's a gun. A document of some sort. Seriously. Like, if you're an assassin, why the hell are you keeping your plan for assassination as a document in a purse with a murder weapon? It's like, you have these contradictions, like this assassin is a pro because they don't get spotted by security, and then this happens. It's probably two assassins, like two assassins. So document of sort.
Let's see, President's security detail. These are the plans for the President's security, sir.
It depicts the security layout.
The bodyguards' names are written here too. Rookie and Knightley.
The bodyguards are not from the Republic of Zheng Fa.
I know, Knight, I know, but I like my things consistent.
Yes. Because this is like a couple of years before Paul Justice, because if this is just a couple of days after the first game, then Phoenix still has his job as an attorney, because Phoenix is at Gateport land with Maya and Pearls, and you can see him in the kidnapped Turnabout in the opening sequence.
Hey, it seems that the President's hired a local security firm.
Why did you use the police of Zheng Fa?
Yeah, want another reason? That's another big scoop.
Do you know something about it?
It's just the Zheng Fa embassy the other day. Fixing to get me some news material.
Don't kill your child by Chip.
That's what I heard. Sounds like the President's got plenty of enemies. He also don't get along too well with the top brass of the Zheng Fa police.
I see. He doesn't even trust the police in his own country. The people of his own country. Could this be related to the assassination attempt?
But why would this document be in the bag?
That is strange indeed. It concerns the safety of the President. Normally it would be under tight security.
Oh, this bag. There's something else in it, sir.
This is?
It's a gun, sir. Mr. Edgeworth, could this bag have belonged to the...
Indeed. It's possible that the assassin may have thrown it away. It's a revolver. For something like this to appear in a place like this. Like, it looks like a hunting revolver, really. Pigs, you know what to do. Everyone knows what to do with Tenno. We have the perfect emoji for it. If you don't know what it is, it's like down below in the description. Everyone has access to it. It's on Better TV. 10 capital letters BAP. Excellent. Is this the work of a professional assassin?
He must use a document to carry out the crime, sir.
This revolver, I want to take a closer look at it. This gun fired 2 bullets. Well, that matches the number of gunshots heard.
This must be the merger weapon, sir.
This gun fired 2 bullets. That matches... Okay. This would be the grip. I've held the grip of several guns in the past, but it's never been a very pleasant feeling. So, you're not supposed... Like, this is so bad. I mean... This is a laser pointer.
It's an implement you attach to your gun with a laser, sir. Just press here and... It's firing a laser, sir.
The assassin used this laser to point at the President. provide us with lots of useful evidence. Dr. Diving really paid off, sir.
Good work, Detective. I have one more request. Please tell the forensics team to check the gun in the bag for fingerprints.
Yes, sir.
If we can obtain fingerprints, it will be a huge breakthrough in our investigation.
Got the results back, sir.
That was fast.
Of course. I made him double time it. Unfortunately, we couldn't find any fingerprints, sir.
Are you certain you did a thorough search?
Of course, we combed every inch. We even took the bullets out and examined them, sir.
As expected, this won't be easy. You have the television crew, are you not? Oh, that's right, but then you must have recorded the speech. I'd like to see the footage.
Yeah, about that. That will be a difficult. What, pal? What was that, pal? It's your duty as a citizen to cooperate with the investigation. After the incident, the guest knocked over the camera in a panic. All the footage was lost.
If there was any footage left, it could be vital evidence.
Yeah, it's too bad, sir. What was that? Looks like you're in a jam, Mr. Edgeworth.
That voice.
K!
The K!
Long time no see, Mr. Edgeworth. The hero of justice, Kay Faraday, here to say today.
Hero? I guess she wouldn't refer to herself as a heroine. So, have you given this up on this great thief business yet?
No, I haven't stopped. I'm just on vacation. I'm still training to become a second Tagarasu.
About 2 weeks ago, this girl became involved in one of my cases.
So it's 2 weeks actually, apparently.
The mysterious phantom thief, Tagarasu. The case of a gentleman thief who steals the truth for the sake of justice. This girl is a successor to that great thief.
Still not that long. If you need to pick a lock or untie a rope, leave it to me. But since I'm still training, I haven't actually stolen anything yet.
Okay, what are you doing here?
Is it obvious? I want to join in the festivities.
She does seem to have a fondness of these kind of events.
Afterwards, I just thought I'd come to meet up with you guys. Well, we're glad to see you. Looks like you look like we're doing well, pal. Hey, it's been a while, Gummy. I'm glad you're doing well too.
Okay, you said earlier that you could help me out.
Hey, please don't be so surprised, Miss Redworth. I took a photo of the catcher at the exact moment of the crime.
I see. Could you show it to us at once?
The same as usual, I see. Can't you even like a little bit surprised? Yeah, the prosecutor is always in a sour mood. He got annoyed when I called him my second mentor. Oh, by the way, I'm Nicole Swift, up-and-coming investigative reporter. Ha! Nice to meet you, Nicole. Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth's really, what to say.
Enough idle chatter. Can you please just show us a photo?
Fine, here.
You know...
How does he find after that?
That's not just the thing. Wow, I hope... I'm sorry, I can't really help that, TC. That's a problem with you being in the US and the server being here in Europe. But, like, what's with those suitcases? Whatever.
This is the photo I took at the moment of the gunshot. It was awful. Everyone in the audience was running in a panic.
This photo depicts the president and his two bodyguards.
Judging by the names written on the security plan, these two must be Rook and Knightley. What's this? Thank you, Kay. This will be a very important clue. Oh! You got that sharp look in your eyes! Did you find something, Mr. Prosecutor? In this photo, there is a contradiction. This photo? How does he nothing? If you don't understand, then I'll show you. The scene captured in the photo and the evidence I have on hand, by comparing the two and finding a contradiction. Time for my deduction skills to come into play. First, I have to find the spot that holds a contradiction. I mean, the only thing I can think of is this thing. Once I found the contradiction, blah blah blah. Then I present the evidence that contradicts that spot. I mean, the laser pointer is there. Yeah, it has to be this one then. Eureka! Eureka! Miss Swift, this newspaper contains a photograph of the president. I'd like you to compare it with the photo Kay took at the scene. Huh? What do you mean? Oh! That's right. There's something in the president's forehead that wasn't there before. Is that mole? Ah, it certainly looks like a red mole. That's foolish. It's hard to believe the mole would pop out of thin air like that. Maybe it's a bug bit him, sir. That's all? I thought you were all into something. Turns out it was nothing. A little bit. It was just an itty-bitty bug bite. You're talking with such a serious look on your face. I was getting all excited. That way to the truth. The way to the truth always begins with a small contradictions. Oh, that's a great way of putting it. Maybe I'll try using it in my article. Nope, not that. I've solved the mystery of the red mole. You mean it's not a bug bite, sir? It's nothing like a bug bite or an itchy rash. This is the red light from the laser pointer. You mean a gun was aimed at the president's forehead? And right after that, the second gunshot was heard. That's certainly more than just an itch, sir. We're talking about isekaiing your dad in Varga. Okay, that's that sounds excessive. Indeed, I'm concerned for the president's well-being. It's becoming more and more likely this gun was the one used in the attack. Okay, so wait, what? So what are oh, yeah. I mean, it could be because they're afraid of controversy and people are comparing it to the JFK. But still, I mean, well, yeah. I don't know. It's just assassination attempt is just like. I wouldn't think it would be serious enough for to consider that. But at the same time, it's just like Capcom has so many fans. There's so many fans of this game in the West that wants this game as an official translation, and they're just waiting, begging to hand Capcom money for this. And they still haven't done it. So, who knows?
But why did the criminal use a laser pointer, sir?
That's right! There would have been a beam of light shining from their hands. Pew, 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 pew. Way too conspicuous.
And if you follow the path of the laser, you'll find out who fired the shot. That's not good at all.
Oh yeah! I also took some other photos. Maybe the light of the from the laser was captured on those.
It's a long shot, but there may be a chance. Okay, can you show us those photos?
Coming right up! Firstly, the photo from before the incident.
Your face is taking up most of the frame.
And can you see it? Because I can. I want to get a two-shot of me and the president. And this was taken just before the gunshots. And here's the one I showed you before. The one that's right after the first gunshot. Fairly sure it's pointing at pain. Then...
What's this? You can't really see much in this photo.
After the last photo, the one of the running guests got me down. Looks like this shutter just clicked that.
Doesn't look much helpful, pal.
Well, those were the photos I took. So the thing is, the president wasn't assassinated, it was an attempt. He's still alive. Somehow. Like, don't know how, but like, so someone was shot and was like bloodied from it. But it wasn't the president, despite the, gun being aimed at the forehead. Also, the whole thing, like, that was the second gunshot that was aimed at the president. So, like, the shooter would have to have godlike aim to first shoot the Steel Samurai statue and then shoot the president like that, just in quick succession. Like, that's some godlike just skills, just re-aiming that shot. Because, even just a minor tweak to your aim and that bullet will fly way off track.
I mean, he was probably playing on console.
No.
I'd like to examine these in a bit more detail.
Before the incident.
Take that! I found it.
Oh, what?
Look just in front of this person in the red hood.
There!
Yes, that's probably the light from the laser pointer. Then, that redhead hooded person would be the assassin.
We did it! All thanks to me, right?
Right, as expected, the great thief has stolen the truth. Perhaps the criminal can also be seen in the other photos. Let me examine these photos one more time. Take that!
There!
The red hooded assassin. Looks like they're escaping in the panic, sir.
Also, I would like to check something. Look what we have here. Look what we have here. The inside of her collar. We can see the direction they ran. Aha! The samurai dog banner! Right. The assassin escaped towards the right side of the audience area. Detective Gumshoe. Got it, sir. We'll investigate the right side of the audience area. I'm counting on you. I was always mighty, like, suspicious, you know. The Red Hood assassin. Since the park was sealed off, there's been nowhere they could have run to. If we follow their trails, we'll definitely catch them. Now, let's continue with the investigation. We'll definitely find the trace of the assassin! Okay, first of all, let's see if Larry's here. Oh, there's a red thing here. There's a red button, sir. Could this be? Yeah, that poncho or coat is reversible. That's what she said. This could be related to the person in the red hood. Hey, never mind. Look at that. There's something down there. Detective Gumshoe, please check underneath the flood food stall. Something stuck here? Let's see. It's a red raincoat. Could this be the assassins? It appears that he got rid of his raincoat before he ran away. Ah, would you look at that? Mud. Or is it? I'm gonna check that thing. Okay, I can't. But it has mud on it. The sleeve is inside out. It's also missing a button. Dice, magic dice. It looks like the fallen button came from the raincoat. Probably fell off when the assassin took off the raincoat. If you look closer, you can see the right sleeve is inside out, sir. Shell card anywhere? Yeah, Shelly the Killer. Could be Shell the Killer. We haven't seen any shell card though. Yet. It appears they took it off in a hurry. The button was probably torn off. After shooting the president, the assassin disposed of the gun and the bag in the garbage bin. Then, during the panic, they moved from the left to the right side of the audience area. The bullet's trajectory led us to suspect someone who was in the left side of the audience area. Wait a minute. I just came to think of something. No. This. Well, you know, the assassin ran over to the right side. This tape record, the shrill old man and another old man was on the left side. You know, we know who the assassin is. You know, we know. Because we know where Winston Payne was, and there's only one shrill old man in this crowd. I love the fact that Winston Payne is standing there as like a clue like that, and it just says shrill old man. I love that. It's a great homage to people who like already know, you know, Winston Payne and how he is, how he sounds with the objection. I can't even do it. Ugh, that hurt my voice. His you know, loud, shrill objections. The bullet's trajectory led us to suspect someone. The assassin then took off the raincoat and hid it under the stand. The assassin was in a hurry to remove the raincoat. That's why there are signs that the right sleeve was hastily removed. It also explains why the button was torn off. If that's the case, why is the left sleeve not the same? Ah, that sleeve is not inside out. On the contrary, the button is still tightly fixed. What do you mean, sir? To find the answer, we must examine this raincoat in detail. The right sleeve is turned inside out, and you can see where the button's been torn out. Indeed, this raincoat must have been removed in a hurry. I'd like to investigate the inside of this raincoat. Detective Gumshoe. Got it! Hey, look at that. Hello, Callie! You are all welcome to this treat of a game. Boo! What is it, Caramel? This is a bloodstain. Judging by the location, this was most likely the assassin's own blood. So, we're looking for someone who's injured, sir. Not just any injury, detective. An injury on their left arm. Yeah. For some reason, the audio from the alerts are very muted, and I don't know why. It is super weird that they are so muted, because I haven't done anything to diminish their output. Let's see. Yeah, nothing. Source and settings, nothing. On the audio, the volume. It's just super weird. Oh wait, here it is. It is actually on 50%, which is weird. I don't understand why it's on 50%. Maybe that is why all of my my announcements have been so super low, because they have cut to 50% without my knowledge, because I haven't adjusted them. I'm gonna have to fix that afterwards. Ooh, what do you mean, sir? Hey, so quick question. Why is there a guy with a question mark hair on the top screen? I don't know, Pix. Riddler photobombed this game. What do you mean, sir? The criminal was in a hurry to take off their coat. That's why the right sleeve is inside out. On the other hand, the left sleeve remained unchanged. How did this difference arise? Hello, Mina. Quite simply, the assassin couldn't get his arm through the left sleeve. If you think of it like that, it all starts to add up. Furthermore, the bloodstain was found on the left side of the raincoat. I see. He couldn't just get injured. He couldn't get his injured arm to fit through the sleeve. Yes, indeed. I'd say the possibility is quite high. We'll have to see, Pix. We'll have to see. It's all come together. Detective Gumshoe, I want you to pull our assassin out of the crowd. I'll do that, sir. Someone with an injured left arm, sir. Yes, I got a really good head on my shoulder for you to see through me, Mr. Prosecutor. Finding the assassin with only that much evidence shouldn't be a problem at all. That's our Edgeworth. That's our Edgeworth. With everyone in the park sealed in, the assassin should be within the crowd. I'm counting on you, Detective Gumshoe. And he found no one.
So Edgeworth, I found a suspicious person in that condition, sir.
I bet that's... you know what I bet? I bet that is Larry Butts. I bet it's Larry Butts. No, it's gotta be the assassin! Because, you know, when something smells, it's typically the butts. Okay, we haven't proven that this person is the assassin yet. For now, let us just get this... This is just a person of interest. Don't jump to conclusions. Or old bag. Got it! I control myself.
There's no doubt that this guy is the guy who targeted the president, sir.
It takes a daring person to target someone's life in front of an audience. Detective, bring him here. Courteously.
Yes, sir. Hey, you guys, bring him here.
Okay, that's not Larry Butts. Oh! Well then. Screw Larry Butts. We have our man. Screw Larry Butts. Screw all the other theories. Here we have him. Hello, Shelly the Killer. It's been a while. He's not carrying an umbrella, and his left arm is bandaged.
You there, state your name.
My name is John Doe. That's the same name he used in the other case. In 2-4, if I recall. My name is John Doe. I can't even remember how I voiced this guy. Oh well, he is a refined gentleman, and he can play the butler. My name is John Doe. John Doe? That's an unusual name. That is correct. This man, have I seen him somewhere before? Yes, you have! You were involved in that case, Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth, you know my name. Yes, I have been observing your investigation. May I ask why you called me here? We are searching for the assassin who attempted to murder the president. Do you recognize this red raincoat? I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid I do not. I believe that raincoat belongs to the assassin. Oh my. That is terrible indeed. This person should also have a severe injury on the left side of their body. Yeah, he has the shells. Yeah, I know. It's like, you know, the emblem of Shelly the Killer, Edgeworth. You're supposed to know this. Precisely like yours. I have no relation to this. Yeah, exactly. He did. Just like being twirled on the stand and just like, that's card. And then, that foolish woman. I have no relation to this. A stare down! A mano! It's like they find laser beams out of their eyes. So, what happens next?
Obviously, confrontation, pal. There's a battle of wits between two gentlemen.
Well, it's gentlemen, alright. Should I hear his explanation? Sure.
A witness might lie or misunderstand. If you find a contradiction in their statement, you present evidence, pal.
Trust to blah 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 blah. If you don't find a contradiction, what do you do then?
Knows how you press the witness for more details.
Blah blah blah. Tutorial stuff.
Alright, sir, could you give us a demonstration, please?
Go on, Mr. Prosecutor! You're America's best! She just won't quit. Oh my god, I just realized something. Look at this lady's right arm. What does it say? Now, isn't that a familiar brand? I fly. I love this. It's so good.
That's the left arm though.
Didn't I say left arm? I meant left
You
arm.
said right arm.
I did, apparently. Okay. And there's also the KNB, which is the security agency, I think, which Larry Butts worked for in while he was where we were doing the Turnabout case. If I recall, or something like that. Or was it the? No, it was not that one. It was the case with Mask the Mask, I think. Yes, Kane Bullard. So it's the Mask the Mask. Yeah, exactly. And I can't recognize the one on her her collar, well on the outside there, but and IKEA is not a reference I can recognize either. She just won't quit. 11 months ago I started this madness. Hey Mina, aren't you glad we got so much joy from this? This is all thanks to you, Mina. You started me down this path. I understand that the person in the red coat is suspicious. However, that doesn't mean he was injured. I don't suppose you have any proof. Clearly, my left arm is injured, but I can still use my little right arm. When it was raining, I used an umbrella. I had no need for a raincoat. You didn't wear a raincoat, that's your claim. Yes, not everyone uses a raincoat for protection against the rain. I am an umbrella person after all. I'm definitely a raincoat kind of person. Umbrellas will hinder your movement. Well, why don't you raise coats or umbrellas? Come in us while I use my trusty parka. This isn't what I wanted to talk about. I hope you understand. I am not an assassin. Unfortunately, leaving a testimony unexamined goes against my principles. How troublesome. I am but an simple ice cream salesman. Whoops. Please excuse me. In the panic earlier, it seems that my wounds have reopened. There's no mistaking that the owner of this raincoat is the assassin. Furthermore, the owner has an injured left arm. Mr. Joe, I shall reveal your true colors for all to see. We do have proof. Oh.
Objection!
Mr. Doe, you seem to be a very cautious person. However, today seems to be different, because you left this behind. You must be mistaken. That does not belong to me. Or perhaps you have evidence to prove otherwise. Mr. Doe, is your injury all right? Saxophone solo. The wound seems to have opened. Indeed. This is otherwise quite troublesome. Yes, I'm sure it is. You have my deepest sympathies. After all, you would have escaped had your wounds not opened up. There is no mistaking that the one who wore this raincoat was injured. And I can prove that the person was you. With this. Shelly the Killer is so cool that he doesn't sweat when he's nervous. He's like everything else sweats instead. Oh, I love that. On the inside of his raincoat, there's a small blood stain. It's the blood stain of the assassin.
Attacking the president is a serious crime, pal. It will cause an international incident.
No matter how long you keep silent, your true nature will soon come to light. A blood test will settle this. The blood from the raincoat and the blood from your bandaged arm. I have all the evidence I need. Why don't you just admit it? You are the assassin who tracked the president. I am not the assassin. You don't know what to give up. If this was a game of chess, you would have been checkmate a long time ago. Admit your defeat gracefully. This seems completely unfazed. I suppose I have no choice, I'll admit it. Indeed, the raincoat is mine.
He confessed, sir! Arrest him! Arrest him!
However, that doesn't mean that I shot the president.
What's that, pal?
Prosecutor Edgeworth, all you have proven is that I wore a raincoat. What sort of crime is that? I am no assassin. I am just a simple ice cream salesman. All I did was put on that raincoat and listen to the president's speech. It surprised me to see the bodyguards take action just before the gunshot ran out. Everyone in the audience immediately tried to escape, creating a state of panic. Are you satisfied this time?
His story is getting fishier by the minute. He's really suspicious. Glaring at me like that won't help. We got evidence. Here, look at this guy in the red coat. It's gotta be the assassin.
I see. Well, that is certainly not me.
What?
Prosecutor Edgeworth, please consider this carefully. Was I really the only one who wore a red raincoat? Whether he was or not, the person in the photo can only be Mr. Doe. But why? This man's self-confidence and intensity. Yeah, you missed the magic dice. Not important. Can I do? Okay, I can't. Why did you use a raincoat instead of an umbrella? It is strange to wear a raincoat on a rainy day. It is strange to purposely wear a raincoat when you can't get your arm into it. If both of my hands were occupied, I wouldn't be able to serve ice cream. Why didn't you mention that in your testimony earlier? I'm terribly sorry, it was a slip of my mind. It shouldn't have to slip your mind because it's bloody obvious. If you are injured, you know, like, duh. Let's see. Wait. Oh my god. So my dad is rather computer savvy, or he is. Yeah, he is computer savvy. I still wouldn't let him touch my computer and install software on my computer. After all, I had just gone through all of that. All that? The shooting of the president, of course. Antivirus stuff. So Windows Security Essentials is really good. It doesn't. Oh my god, that he gets from that website, god, of course he does. So when Microsoft Security Essentials is good, like seriously, it is good. You don't really need like third-party antivirus software. Seriously. It's just weird. It surprised me to see the bodyguards take action just before the gunshots rang out. So the bodyguards reacted before the gunshots went off. Yes, the bodyguards moved first. The one on the left side of the stage in particular. You saw it all quite clearly. I have a good eyesight. The names are written on the upper left of the security plan. The bodyguard on the left side would be Mr. Rook. That's correct. Mr. Ethan Rook, I believe. Perhaps he noticed the light from the laser pointer. That man is no ordinary individual. From their recent actions, I don't believe the bodyguards were amateurs. This man isn't an ordinary individual either. Please add that statement to your testimony. As you wish. The man on the left of the stage was exceptionally quick. Ah, Mr. Ethan Rook, as I recall. Let's see. Left is Rook. Yes. Rook takes Knight plays place. In case of nerve. Wait, what? I sometimes do that, Mina. Is that bad? Sometimes I do that. But yes, I did, Mina. I haven't done anything. Why do you say that I am the one being lewd? I am only wholesome. No. That was all her fault. First she came and gave me some affectionate cranial ramming, and then she came and gave me a passionate kiss while I was in the middle of a meeting. God, I am a lewd one. Ah. So, the bodyguard on the left was the faster. He reacted in just an instant. His response time was superb. I believe his name was Ethan Rook. Let me just check that, like the picture from McKay. No. Water for spaghetti. Good luck again, Mina. Blue tie, red tie. Does that have anything to do with it though? Okay, that's correct then. I love that Asprey has a pasta emote. That is great. I see. You have plenty of time to react. Not necessarily. His expression never changes. It's called Septet for dead princess, but I call it spaghetti for a dead princess. Oh, Dylan. Dylan! Why did you do this, Dylan? Why? That song is amazing, by the way. Because he can't English. He's Canadian! Ah, Septet for the dead princess. But you yourself did not run. No, I did not. Aha! What were you doing then? Amidst panic, someone gave me my wound a big wallop. I was in terrible pain. I felt sparks would shoot out of my eyes. But in reality, no sparks came out. Sparks don't come out of people's eyes, Kay. The person who wore the red raincoat is the assassin. That's very clear from the photo. However, Mr. Joey said that person wasn't him. That's just some story you made up, sir. Food talk, being dumb. I mean, I can get behind all of those three. I love talking about food. It really gets me going because food is delicious. Toho is just tons of fun. And okay, I never do something dumb. You know, I always clever. I never dumb. Okay, by the way, Pix, I did send you a link on the on all the fan animation of Toho. They're good. Rip off his disguise, Mr. Edgeworth! Yes, in any case, I need to start exposing his lies. That's right! In order to do that, I need to suppress him for more details. Okay. Well, how does he know? But like, this is just... What I'm confused about is Rook takes Knightley's place. That line there is super weird. That line confuses me. Unless it is the fact that this is, you know, top secret information.
Objection!
It seems you aren't just a simple ice cream salesman after all. You think too highly of me, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Why would a simple ice cream salesman know the names of the President's bodyguard? The names of the bodyguard? Surely you just... Ow. Didn't you just say the names a moment ago? Mr. Knightley and Mr. Rook?
Objection!
This is a diagram of the security detail. These are their security plans. We learned their names from this. However, please look. Only their surnames are written here. You distinctly said Ethan Rook. Oh. Screw the cannon. Mina, you realize you're sitting in the presence of people who read loads and loads of fanfic who consistently say, screw the cannon, we're doing this better. How do you know his full name when we did not?
That's pretty weird, sir.
Why do you know his name? Explain yourself. It was me that was made a slip of the tongue.
It's true. This guy is the assassin.
Young lady, you're being a little hasty. The reason I knew his name was quite simple. What? I am an acquaintance of his roots. What? He and I have a bit of connection. His name, is a name that I will never forget.
Mr. Edgeworth is just telling a big fat lie.
This is not a lie. I am just a simple ice cream salesman and an acquaintance of Ethan Moss.
Objection!
In that case, let's ask Rook himself about this. Whether or not he is acquainted with this dubious ice cream salesman. As you wish. However, that may prove difficult now. He is currently busy with the President's security, after all. Besides, even if I'm not an acquaintance of Mr. Rook, does that prove that I fired the gun?
Objection!
If you aren't the assassin, then why did you remove your raincoat? It was a little hot, and the rain had stopped. I wanted to air out the wound. Is there a problem with that? The ice cream wiggle worries me. Oh, I just can't seem to corner him.
Mr. Edgeworth, what are you doing? Hurry up and arrest him! That man so suspicious, I'd arrest him myself.
Arrested without evidence? How do I do such a thing?
Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, can you do something? Breaking news, the criminal is on the verge of escaping the prosecutor.
Oh dear. They're already treating me like a criminal. I understand. Since I've been suspected this far, I will have to tell the truth. It seems I would just have to tell the truth. The truth? What is he up to? I saw another person wearing a red hood. Oh, what?
What?
Surely that was the person who did this in the culture? I first noticed him right before the speech. It was still raining. He caught my eyes because his raincoat was the same color as mine. In his hand I saw a laser pointed with the light aimed directly at the president. Which can't be. There was another person wearing a red hood. I knew that if I wore that red coat I would be mistaken for the assassin. That's why I took off the raincoat.
Objection!
You saw an assassin wearing the same color as that hood of yours. Wouldn't that be a nice coincidence? That's what I expected you would say, because why I did not testify as such? Prosecutors and the police are suspicious lot. I knew that nobody would believe me. At the moment of the incident, the assassin was very close to the prosecutor. The prosecutor? I arrived after the incident. Not you, Prosecutor Edgeworth. That prosecutor over there.
Huh? Me?
Yes. You should be visible in that photo. Right. Here, right in front of the person in the red hood. I feel like Payne is going to faint here when he realizes the gun was pointed at his back like this.
That's me, alright. What's your point?
What's this man driving at? I haven't been observing your investigation this entire time, Prosecutor Edgeworth. And I have noticed something strange. Something strange? It seems that you still haven't noticed this contradiction. Yep. A contradiction.
In this photo, you can see people who can be seen as the Chief, Mr. Payne, and the assassin.
can't see anything strange. The strange thing is though that we can't see what's her face? Swift. Because that is not Swift. So in this case, here the Mr. John Doe is probably not like alone, or maybe he's a conspirator, or maybe he actually is innocent in this case, and he's just here to throw us off because those who played Ace Attorney 4-2 will immediately think him, so he's a red herring, you know? It would be a funny thing though, because I would be surprised if that's the case, that he is a red herring. I don't know when I'll get to Aya really. I need to get to Aya, I really do. I want to play Aya as well. You know what's going on.
Aya, about what?
Aya Shimaru.
Yeah, but...
She has a... there's a fan game where she is like in this formula.
Yeah, that one.
Please think carefully. Think about the circumstances during the president's speech. I believe you're holding an evidence that contradicts this photo. What evidence that contradicts this photo? Yes, you do.
Take that!
It can't be. There is a contradiction between the photo and the tape. It seems that you've noticed. Mr. Edgeworth, what's going on? There is a person missing from this photograph. Huh? Wait, who is it? Yes, it is rather strange. Someone who should be there, but is not.
Take that!
Huh? Miss Swift? Why would you say that? Mr. Payne's voice was recorded on Miss Swift's tape. He was whispering quietly with his chief prosecutor. I reckon it's Swift. But she has Doe as a conspirator. Actually, I have a second thought. Here's a second thought. Shelley the Killer is getting in on the years. And he is currently training a successor. She messed up, and he is now instead throwing her to the wolves. Because she is not fit to wear the killer name. That is my prediction. It seems Miss Swift was near Mr. Payne when she recorded the speech. Ah, but she isn't anywhere in this photo. That is correct. Now, Mr. Prosecutor, who is the one you should be pursuing? He did mention that, yes, he was going on a vacation. Well, no, but he was also going to like hunt down Matt Engard. It could just be that he has already killed Engard. Because he wouldn't let something as trivial as prison stop him from killing Engard. Nicole Swift, would you mind giving us your testimony? Come on! It feels weird when you talk your old formula like that. It's fine, I ain't got nothing to hide. It ain't like I stayed in one spot while I was recording. I was moving around with the audience area, shoving here and there. I reckon this prison must have been snapped in a different time than my tape recording. So quit making a scared face, what do you think? Miss Swift's tape recorded a conversation between my colleagues, Mr. Payne and a chief prosecutor. Why would Miss Nicole be lying? That would mean... Miss Nicole Swift is the assassin, pal. Y'all gotta be kidding me. I had nothing like that. Be that as it may, however, there is a contradiction in your testimony. Huh? I don't reckon so, sir. No, sir. It appears I must reveal this contradiction with evidence. This is Ace Attorney indeed.
Hold it!
So you're saying this is logically that it is logical that you can't be seen in the photo? Yeah, I was the prosecutor when I was there at prosecutor when his voice got recorded. But I reckon this picture must have taken when I was far away. No doubt about it. There's nothing wrong here, as far as I can see. So you say a photo and a recording were taken at separate times? Darn tootin'! It ain't about the equipment, it's about the timing. So, what do you reckon, Mina? Is it a victory for Spaghetti, or is it a victory for you? What if they both taken at the same time? Better prove that, or your entire testimony will collapse. Nicole seems rather aloof about all this. Oh, Toa 15 and stream, the hardest one. Well, better get good and get to it. Still, she doesn't seem like the person to tell harmful lies. I agree that this shows she doesn't seem like a person with ill intent, but if that's the case, there must be something even worse troubling her. In any case, Miss Swift's movement may have been recorded on that tape. Surely I have evidence that sheds some light on this. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Raises a fist in the air. Okay, yeah, that part. Miss Swift, a reporter shouldn't lie. I ain't lying. I'm an honest journalist. Perhaps, but there's no denying that this photo and recording were taken at the same time. That's so? What makes you say that? The truth lies in these photos. This photo could only have been taken at the same time as your recording. Can you see the president with his fist raised in the air? What about it? Miss Swift, may we hear your tape once more? Nuh-uh. You ain't gonna hear a word. No way you have been treating me? Would you rather we charge you with obstruction of justice and seize it from you? Ah, fine, you win. I don't match for you, Mr. Prosecutor. The question is, during which part of his speech did the president raise his fist? No matter what sort of heinous criminal organization there exists, I will not allow him to exist. The president raises his fist in the air. Ah! Raise his fist right from the horse's mouth, sir! This tape was recorded at the moment the president raised his fist overhead. Then that means Nicole's not being in a photo is really strange. Oh, but she is in the photo, right here. The person in red hood, that was you, Nicole Swift. You're the real assassin, aren't you, pal? That ain't so. I ain't never worn that red raincoat. This raincoat in question belongs to... I mean, I still think the raincoat does belong to John Doe. The raincoat's owner is Mr. Doe. That much has been proven. You were wearing something else, a different red hood. I mean, there were 2 red hoods, sir? Mr. Doe's last testimony was true. Oh, he didn't find any other red raincoats. Oh, what Mr. Doe saw was not a red was a red hood, but a raincoat. Miss Swift, what was it you told us earlier about your parka? Huh? Oh, you mean when I said I didn't worry about it getting all dirty? It's reversible, so I got all the turn it inside out and yeah. As I thought. Miss Edgeworth, the inside of the parka is red. Indeed, and during the incident, she was using that sign. What? Hey, pal, what's the big idea? Also, on that note, I actually also have a coat that can be turned inside out like that. At least I used to. It's been like... Wow, I might actually not have it anymore. I mean, it's 10 years old. I might have thrown it away. I used to have one at least. You're wrong, I've been wearing it like this the whole day. Well then, will you allow me to examine your parka? What do you expect to find? We know it was raining prior to the president's speech. I believe you said earlier. If you really didn't turn your parka inside out, then the inside should be dry. Hang on a minute. I ain't taking this heavy backpack off this heavy backpack and put it on yet. Sorry, but can we just do this another time? You think you can pull Mr. Edgeworth with that, pal? Alright then, pal. If you're really wrong, prove it. Show us the inside of the parka. It wasn't me. I am the assassin. Miss Swift, if you want me to believe that, then you need to cooperate with us. Will you please tell us why you wore the red side of the parka? I'm sorry, Mr. Prosecutor. I had my reasons, honest. I'll tell you everything. Just quit bullying me. Whose voice was that? Hold on a sec. It's a little too early for the end game. Oh. Hold on a sec. It's a little earlier to the end game. Okay. Hey, you in the fancy suit. Haven't you been jumping the gun ever since you opened the opening move? This man was in Kay's photo. I guess I should introduce myself first. My name is... Why are you twirling a gun? Don't twirl a gun, you fucking numbnut! Oris Knightley, the president's bodyguard. Yeah, exactly. That man hurt my soul too. Second in command of his personal security unit. Watch it, pal. That's not a toy. Whoa, not bad. She just wants to come out and play. Can't seem to help it. Why do you have a gun if you're not a police officer? The Lady of Zheng Fa. Only the president bodyguard are you authorized to use it. Anyway, back to business. I got some news for you. The good news and there's bad news. Which do you want to hear first? It makes no difference to me, do as you wish. You sure? I'm giving you the first move. Alright, I gotcha. I'll start with my pawn. It seems like you enjoy chess. You play too, Mr. Fancy Suit? It's Edgeworth. And I do have a certain fondness of chess. I'm just gonna save. Because I just that's a thingamajig coming up. I'm not familiar with this game. I'm gonna be saving a bit, I think. That's so. Well then, just Master Edgeworth. We'll start with the good news. The president's safe. Not even a scratch on him. Really? That's great, pal. It seems that the young lady wasn't a murderer after all. Good for you, Nicole. But oh, there. Don't forget, there's still a bad news. The president is safe because his bodyguard protected him. Actually, I had nothing to do with it. It was the leader who protected him. At the cost of his own life. That would be the other guard. Rook, was it? Yeah, that's right. Rook died to protect the president. What? Yes, that's so. Rook is dead. Well, what a shame. That means Nicole. That means the little lady killed him. My brother in arms. That ain't true. I'm the murderer. Hey. Whoa there. Pipe it down, little Miss Murderer. Okay, seriously, guy. But president's bodyguard or not, you're aiming a probably loaded gun at someone in the presence of the police. Because this is him aiming it at her. There's no doubt about it. Like, police? Why? Gumshoe, what are you doing? You're supposed to stop this guy. Jeez, even if you had to make the sacrifice to protect the king, that's a pretty bad move. Castling. Sacrifices and castles? What's he talking about, sir? They're all chess terms. He's saying Rook's life was exchanged for the president's. That guy sure talks funny, sir. Horace Knightley, was it? What do you want? I'd like to examine the victim's body as soon as possible. And if it's possible, I'd like to question the president. Sorry, but I can't let you do that. What? I have another piece of news for you, and this one's a doozy. So another piece of news? From here on out, this investigation will be handled by Zheng Fa police. What? What's going on, pal? This case is under our jurisdiction. You have no right to interfere. You're Prosecutor Edgeworth, right? The president knows about you solving the Atagarasu case. I'm honored. That's why the chief prosecutor designated you to be in charge of the case. It seems that the president made a little appeal to the president, chief prosecutor. But looks like you're on the wrong guy for the job. I don't know if didn't know you had this kind of reaction. In the president's orders. If you oppose, you'll cause an international incident. Capiche? Yeah, I would hope so too. It's like he says. Going on. I like him. Lang is cool. Hey, lady, get over here. We'll continue your questioning inside the president's plane. No! I didn't do nothing! Hey now, don't be a baby. You scared of a little Zheng Fa justice? And the police are just standing there letting this guy aim his weapon at her. Like... Mr. Prosecutor, please help me! Miss Swift? It's clear Miss Swift was the person in the red hood. However, that doesn't mean that the whole truth has been revealed. I really didn't do it! Please leave me! Is it really alright for it to end this way? All I see is a girl with the eyes full of fear, pleading for help. Certainly not someone who's committed a heinous crime. If I stand aside now and do nothing, the truth will be lost to the darkness. We can't have that. Objection. Okay, maybe not. Gah! Ah! What? What? What the? You? Silence. What the is an impolite way to greet someone? Well. Your neck injury has yet to heal, and you've already forgotten. No, not you, not now. How can you miss this guy? He was standing right there. It seems that you remembered. Hey, what are you doing? Cut it out, pal. You got some nerve to do that right in front of a detective, the prosecutor. Where was his outrage when this bodyguard was aiming a loaded weapon at another person? Stop. Stay out of this. He's out of your league. Miss Doe, who on earth are you? Oh, I'm not a mere simple ice cream salesman. He's a professional assassin. His name is Shelly the Killer. Shelly the Killer? There's no one in law enforcement who doesn't know the name of the killer. An assassin who will carry out any request without fail. He was once involved in a case that I handled. It has been a while, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Although, I do believe this is the first face-to-face meeting. The real assassin was you all along. That is correct. I will be receiving a request from a key individual to take the president's life. Should have seen his face. Should have seen his face before in his case files. Curses. I was careless. I'm glad I hid this knife inside of my bandage before I entered the park. Even though my calculations were a little off. A knife, not a gun. Now, Mr. Knightley, shall we play that game you love so much? Of course, with the stakes will be your life. What are your demands? I want you to relinquish investigative authority back to the Prosecutor Edgeworth. Investigative authority? What are you playing at? I simply want to allow Mr. Edgeworth to continue his investigation. Huh? Why do you want that? Rook is an opponent who is connected to my fate. I would like to discover the truth about his death. When that man died, the investigative authority was transferred to you. I am simply asking you give it back to this prosecutor. With your life at stake, this really isn't the time to be stubborn. Why, you're just using the investigation to get close to the president. And what if I am? Indeed, in order to continue the investigation, it is necessary that we enter the president's plane. As a leader of the president's bodyguards, I won't allow it. Oh, I thought you were only second in command. Now this Rook's gone, I'm in charge. I'm not sure if you are capable as Rook was. As you say, I'm totally the leader now. Very well, in that case, please exercise your judgment, befitting of a leader. You can lose your life here, needlessly. Or will you allow the investigation to continue? Gah. Is using the investigation as an excuse? Why would I go through all that trouble? What is this man thinking? Prosecutor Edgeworth, I trust you have no objections. So, let's continue with the investigation. I am so confused, and I love it. Mr. Edgeworth, what should we do, sir? For now, we have no choice but to accept this proposal. At least we'll be able to investigate. But, listen well, detective. I'll use investigation to buy us time. Meanwhile, gather up all your men. Surround the president's plane so that he can't escape.
Right, roger that, sir.